guys, welcome back to Educating Shani. I'm Shani and I'm recovering from eating disorder. Hi Shani, hi. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. You guys, thank you so much for your love and support this whole week. Like, I've found myself excited to make videos again, excited to update you and share things with you and do all the things because you guys are just so wonderful of all the times, the places, of all the people in the world. And in fact, I have something I want to share with you that's really special before I get into this video. So earlier I was doing a live stream on Instagram and my mom called me while I was on a live stream, but she called Danny's phone. So I was live on my phone and was talking to her on Danny's phone. And then I told her at one point, I was like, hey, do you want to say hi to the live? Because I'm live right now. Do you want to say hi? And she's like, yeah, absolutely. And I wasn't expecting what she said, but I'm just going to play you the clip of it. So here you go. Just hold on one second. Let me put you on speaker. This is my mama, guys. Okay, go ahead, Mom.
Hi, everyone. This is Jen's mom. And actually, while I have you all on here, I just want you to know how much I appreciate you that are closest to her, for your prayers for her, and because she's just so heavenly special to me, and I appreciate you being kind to her and seeing your prayers for her. So thank you, everybody. I love you all.
Oh, Mama.
Oh. Well, now I'm gonna really cry. So
me too. I love you. Oh, I love you, Mama.
I love you too. I'm glad you're doing better too.
You too. Thank you. Okay, I love you. Okay. Okay, everyone says they love you. Okay, thanks, Mama. Love you. Bye. I wasn't expecting that. That was so sweet. I love her. I love my mom so much. She just is always there for me, and always, no matter what I'm going through. Past couple days have kind of been hell for me, and she just has been, along with Danny, of course, just so supportive and so sweet, and I just love her. Isn't she the sweetest? Yeah, she's adorable. I love my mom. She's so cute. I know, she's so cute. I wasn't even expecting that. I wish you had a good mom too. I'm sorry that you don't, and you can borrow mine. She has a lot of love to give. She's got a ginormous family. She loves every single one of them. And any human she meets anytime, she loves them right away and accepts them right away and is friendly and loving. And you could only be talking for 2 minutes total, ever, for the first time. And she would be like, okay, I love you. She just is so full of love. So that's my mama, the cutest, freaking sweetest human of all the times, of the places, times infinity and beyond that, also eternity. I love my mom so much. I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky. I'm so blessed to have the most incredible mother in the entire world. She has been there with me through everything. I love her so much. Mommy, if you're watching, I love you. I love you, love you. Okay, so another thing that we were talking about on a live stream is a girl named Britney left a couple questions, and I asked her if I could share her name and if I could share this idea for a video, because I actually have a lot to say about it. She said, yes, absolutely, please do. So Britney said, how do you distract yourselves? I feel like I'm thinking about stuff I shouldn't be since my grandfather passed. Thinking about weight loss, but I know I shouldn't be. What are your thoughts? Because lately I've been thinking about how I used to look and feel, maybe it'll make me happier and something to look forward to, but I don't know. So I want to say so many things about this. First thing I want to say is I'm so sorry for the loss of your grandfather. I already told you that, but I'll tell you again in the video, because I'm really sorry. That's a lot to go through, and that's really, really hard stuff. And as you guys have witnessed, when traumas happen to you, you just witnessed it with me. I relapsed myself. Those thoughts are your comfort, right? But there are so many things you could do. And I can tell you from the point of view of somebody who has been at all different weights and sizes, I guess. When it comes to the weight aspect of an eating disorder, usually it's about control or comfort. It has to do with numbers too, let's be honest. But I always hated it when people said to me, they would be like my therapist would always say this to me, and I would get so mad because I was so deep in my ed at the time, and I would get so mad because she would be like, yeah, you can do whatever you need to do to lose weight and starve yourself and get there, but you're never going to be happy with your body. And because you're going to get to that body and then you're going to be like, oh, it's not enough. And I was like, that would never happen. She's right. It doesn't. You can get down to whatever weight you think Ed wants you to be at. You can get to that weight and still want to lose more. That's where I'm at right now, if I'm being completely honest. I know how much I weigh right now, and I know how much I've weighed in the past couple of years, and I know how much I used to weigh, and I'm one of those people that it's one of my hardest things to give up is weighing myself. I really try, but it's hard, and I get that. But I can tell you that, like right now, I'm at a weight that a couple of years ago I would have been like, oh, if only I could be at that weight, then I'd be content. Like, it's right there in the middle. It's pretty moderate. I can just get to that number, and I did. And I wasn't satisfied because it really, truly doesn't make a difference to anybody but yourself. Like, nobody around me cares how much I weigh. Nobody cares except me and that stupid voice in my head. And nobody cares what you look like and what you weigh and all of those things. And I know that you feel out of control and you're going through a trauma here and you're going through so much. Like, I totally get that. But you asked me what kind of distractions help you. Well, luckily, I did a video series that sort of failed called, I might bring it back, we'll see. If you guys want it, let me know. Called Fear Food Fridays, where I ate food with you guys and ate your fear foods and like took you through steps of intuitive eating and all those things. And one of the steps in there was to choose a long distraction. So I would give you a short distraction in the video while I ate with you, and then we would pick out of this box a long distraction, because distraction is like the most important thing to have. It's I would say one of the top tools that you need to recover from your eating disorder, and you can do it. So I thought we'd pick a few of these out today and talk about them, and then I would also just tell you the thing that has helped me the very most. And so maybe I'll start with that actually. So when I worked really hard to recover last year, I think the absolute biggest thing for me personally, there are so many things that helped me. The absolute biggest, I will say this over and over and over, was to do something for somebody else. So get out of your own head to do something for somebody else. So in my life, that meant, because I don't have a lot of help right now and I don't have a lot of ability to do a whole lot physically or anything, for me that meant going live and supporting people who needed it. Or it meant making a card and sending it to a person that I know is having a hard time. Or it meant calling my mom or calling anybody in my family that might appreciate a phone call, or just anything to get yourself out of your own head and focus on somebody else and what somebody else might need is huge. Because the more we stay in our own head, the more kind of self-centered we become, and then it gets harder and harder to get out of that cycle of self-destruction, because then you tend to start over-judging yourself and treating yourself much worse than you deserve. Not that you don't deserve any of it, but do you know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm saying. But get out of your head, get out of your own head, get out of your own space and do something for somebody else. Again, even if that is just even messaging somebody and telling them that they're beautiful, or making a card. Even if you're not very crafty, just fold a piece of paper in half, put a sticker on the front, and then write a letter to somebody. I promise you that they will appreciate it, and so will you, because you'll be getting out of your own head and thinking of somebody else. For me personally, that was the biggest thing that helped me. So, but we're gonna pick a few of these other distractions that I had written down in this adorable box that took me forever to make. So yeah, so let's pick a few and we'll talk about them. How about that? Okay, this one says, oh, well, there you go. Make a video, a TikTok, or a reel. This is a huge one for me lately. Excuse me, I just hit puberty. This is a huge one for me lately because I have been obsessed with TikTok lately. I've been making TikToks. I've made it a goal to at least post like 2 or 3 TikToks every single day. So if you're not following me, go follow me. It's so much fun. And it's been so good for me because after my relapse, I am stuck. I am stuck in this cycle of being up all night again. That happens all the time. Every summer this happens. And I need a different distraction other than binging and purging to get through the night. I needed a different distraction. So I've been doing like TikToks and watching a lot of TikTok, and I've been learning about TikTok, and I've been like watching people's live streams and getting to know some of those people, and getting to know like how the live streams work. And like, I know that I love to live stream. That's like one of my favorite things to do, which is why I'm trying so hard to get enough followers so that I can go live on TikTok. But it's fun, and it's something to do. It's something to keep your mind off, and just scroll through TikTok and find a dance or find a trend or whatever and do it yourself. It's really fun. It's just fun. And even if no one watches, like not a lot of people watch my stuff either. So but it's still fun for me, and it takes up time, and it's a distraction. It gets me out of my own head, and it just allows me to have fun because I'm choosing to make my TikTok all fun, for now anyway. We'll see in the future. But anyway, yeah. So you could do any of that, and you could also take like making a video. That could also just mean doing a video diary if you need. And instead of going and doing whatever, if it's binge and purge for you, which that's my eating disorder of choice, if that's your eating disorder behavior of choice as well, then maybe you can sit down and film yourself and talking about like what you're thinking and what you're feeling, and like get it out there. Because obviously that's something that's helped me over the years, because I do that, and then I post it and I share it with the world. But you don't have to do that. Even just saying the words though out loud is so liberating and so freeing. So I don't know, that could help. It's worth a shot. Okay, let's try this. I love this. Get and call a sponsor. So get yourself somebody that's going to encourage you, somebody who's going to be there when you're having those temptations, that you can call at any of the hour of the day to be like, hey, I'm tempted, help, help, help. And they will distract you, they'll love you. Like, find somebody who's able to do that, and find multiple people if you can, honestly, because I think that it's awesome to have a sponsor, but I think it's awesomer and more realistic to have many sponsors, because not everybody's awake 24/7. Nobody's awake 24/7. So what if like your one sponsor is asleep and you really need someone, and you're feeling like you want to hurt yourself, or you want to do an eating disorder behavior or whatever, that it might benefit you to find like different sponsors, even from different time zones. Like, I have so much support from around the world. And so for me, like, I know that I can go live and someone will be there, and it's wonderful and beautiful. And you can do that too. Just look at your own life and try and connect with people from elsewhere in the world, and try and connect with just anybody. It doesn't even have to be in your real life. It can be online. It can be anywhere. Like, the internet is a scary, toxic place, but it's also a really beautiful place. And find that beautiful side of the internet. Find the side of the internet full of people who are good people, who are there to love and support each other, especially my community. I mean, I'm sorry, but we have like the best community on the planet of all the YouTubes of the times of the YouTubes. And so go and read through my comments. See if you like fit in. See if you can find someone who's going through what you're going through, and message and comment to them, and then say, hey, can we message each other and like support each other? Like, just find that community, But yeah, that's a really good one too. Okay, what are we at? All right, let's do one more. I don't want this to be so long like yesterday's video. Okay, this one says, do a fun photo shoot. I think this is a fun idea. I think. Why did I write this down? I wouldn't do that. Would I? Actually, yeah, I did, because I did it with my wedding dress. Sort of. I mean, I took my own photos in the mirror. But, I don't know. Yeah, why not? It's a good time waster, doer, time passer. Put on some makeup, get all gussied up. Is that what people say? Get all gussied up and put on some makeup and put on a pretty outfit or something, or put whatever you want, whatever's you, and then go out in nature and do your own photo shoot with the timer on your phone that you have. There's so much you could do. You could do it. I'm going to pick another one because that's like, yeah. I mean, it's a good one, but okay, I don't even know if I would, I don't know. Okay, this is a good one. Write a story. That's a great one. And do you know what? Even if you don't want to write a story, you could write a poem, you could write a song, you could write anything, or just write down your feelings and write down all of your feelings. And then once all of those feelings have come out, then maybe you can be like, ooh, could I turn this into a poem? Could I turn this into a song? Could I turn this into a story? So maybe start with that. Like just write down all of your thoughts that you're having, and then maybe you could like get creative with it and turn it into something that could help you and could help somebody else, and that would be inspiring, and that you will have to look back on in those moments when you're feeling so low and so down. You can look back and be like, remember that thing that I created when I was feeling so low and so down? Shouldn't have dropped nail polish, but I did. I know everyone's gonna ask, so I brought my polish. Do you guys want me to do nail polish of the day? Because I literally change them every day. So this is what today's is. It's like a blue with like a greenish. So I just did this as the base color. This is one of my favorite brands. This is my other favorite. This one's cheaper than this though, and I think these ones last longer, they work better. But it's Clean Color, clean with a K. You can get it on Amazon. I just like these because they don't dry up super fast at all, and they go on really smoothly and easily, and they dry really fast. So it's like, that's really helpful. And then on top, for the top coat, I did this is by Essie, and it's this beautiful like bluey green mermaid thing. I don't know, it's just so pretty, but it's by Essie. It's number 37. It's called Frosted Fantasy, and I think I just got it on Amazon. So anyway, that's what I'm wearing today. Anyway, to sum up, you know what? I just want you to just try one thing today, just one thing, Britney, and anybody else who is looking for a distraction, who needs to figure out what it is that's gonna work for them moving forward to help them. Because I can tell you, once you learn and once you do find what can help you, it will make it so much easier to try again when you fall. Trust me, because in the beginning, before you figure all that stuff out, and then you fall and you're like, oh, I don't know what to do about it. So I'm just gonna give up because it's too hard, because I don't know what to do about it. But if you start learning from it and trying different things and finding what your coping mechanisms are personally, then the next time if you have a mess up, you can be like, okay, yes, I messed up. Yes, I relapsed. But I know it works for me, and I know that I can get myself back to where I was. And it's a very liberating and freeing feeling, and I believe in you that you can find that. So I was also going to talk about body dysmorphia, but I don't think that we have enough time today, so I think I'll save that for tomorrow. But if you have any questions about body dysmorphia specifically, or thoughts or anything like that, please put it in the comments below, because I might read some of them and I might answer some of them. So I will be talking about body dysmorphia tomorrow, because I'm going through that again right now, and I know some of you are too, and someone on my Instagram live stream earlier was asking about that as well. And so so please leave any questions or thoughts that you have about that. And I love you guys with all of my heart and soul. And remember forever and always that you're beautiful, you're worth it, and I am too. Thank you for watching. Bye. See you tomorrow.